Welcome to History Pulse. Today, we're telling a story that spans nearly 7 decades, a story of injustice, endurance, and the unshakable power of the human spirit. This is the unbelievable story of Joseph Ligon. Imagine the year 1953. The world was a very different place. Television was a new luxury. Hit songs were played on vinyl records. And in that same year, a 15-year-old boy named Joseph Ligon was stepping into a prison cell. He was just a child, poor, black, and trapped in a legal system that did not believe in second chances for boys like him. Joseph was sentenced to life in prison for a crime he always said he did not commit. He disappeared into the darkness of Pennsylvania's prison system. For the next 68 years, while the world outside changed, civil rights movements rose. Humans walked on the moon, and the internet connected the globe. Joseph remained behind bars. He became the longest-serving juvenile lifer in American history. A man whose youth, middle age, and old age all passed within prison walls. Think about that for a moment. Entire lifetimes lived and lost. Technological revolutions, cultural shifts, all happening in a world he was completely cut off from. His reality was the cold, unyielding routine of prison life. Day after day, year after year. What makes Joseph's story truly remarkable is his unbreakable dignity. He wasn't just a number in a system. He was a person who held on to his principles with a grip of iron. As decades passed, the legal landscape slowly began to change. Advocates fought for reform. And eventually, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that mandatory life sentences for juveniles were unconstitutional. This decision opened a door for Joseph. He was offered parole, a chance to walk out of prison, but with conditions. But in an extraordinary act of moral strength, he refused. He would not accept a conditional freedom that kept him under the lifelong control of the system. He had spent his entire adult life under its thumb, and he was not going to trade one form of supervision for another. He did not want a deal. He wanted justice. He believed he was innocent and deserved to be completely free, without strings attached. So he waited patiently, quietly, with a level of endurance that feels almost impossible in today's fast-moving world. He gambled his chance at a partial freedom on the hope for a complete one. Finally, after years of legal battles led by his dedicated attorney, a federal judge ruled that his original sentence was unconstitutional. In February 2021, at the age of 83, Joseph Ligon walked out of prison as a completely free man. No parole, no probation. Just freedom. After 68 years, the gate swung open, and he stepped into a world that was utterly alien to him. Stepping into the modern world at that age felt like landing on another planet. He left behind a world of radios and shadows, and entered one of towering skyscrapers, smartphones, and a digital silence he could not understand. He had never seen a cell phone, never used a touchscreen. The city he once knew as a boy was now a sprawling metropolis of unfamiliar sights and sounds. There was no family waiting for him, no home to return to. The people he knew were gone. The places he remembered had vanished. Joseph had to learn life all over again, from the very beginning. Imagine having to learn how to navigate a world where everyone is staring at a little glowing rectangle in their hands. He had to learn how to use a touchscreen, how to find his way through a city that had changed without him. And most importantly, how to breathe, eat, and sleep without permission. For the first time in 68 years, he could choose what to eat, when to wake up, where to walk. These simple choices, which we take for granted every single day, were monumental discoveries for him. Today, every breath of fresh air and every ray of sunlight is a hard-won victory. For him, a reminder of a life taken too early, and a spirit that was never broken. His story is a powerful testament to the fight for justice, and a sobering look at the flaws within our legal system. It challenges us to think about what freedom really means and the price some have to pay for it. Joseph Ligon's life is a lesson in resilience, a story of a man who outlasted the system that tried to erase him. Thank you for joining us on History Pulse for this incredible story. If you found this story as moving as we did, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next journey into the past. We'll see you next time.